Hello all, Sysos here. Welcome to today's stream. I am doing a Justice Thor deck. Um, so, basic concepts, it's being built off of from my solo deck building primer thing that I did last week. It's went Justice because Thor's ability to thwart is quite low. He only has Defender of the Nine Realms and one thwart on his actual card. And I guess there's also Lady Sif, but she's expensive and doesn't have a lot of hit points. Well, it's a reasonable amount of hit points, but it's not excessive like, say, Heimdall. And I'm not going to boost it up to a ton either. Now, I didn't focus too heavily on resource cards up here. I took a mansion and a helicarrier and put some enhanced reflexes in, but I could have gone much heavier on that because of his low hand size, but I decided not to. Don't think it's strictly necessary because a lot of his cards give him resources as well. And the reason I went for enhanced reflexes over all the other ones is because I want to consistently be able to hit for higher numbers with Lightning Strike. An earlier version of this deck had enhanced awareness to try and get the one extra thought off of Thor Justice down here, but it didn't feel nice. I couldn't use the card for the lightning. I couldn't use the card for its blue resource that often, so I could only really use it once I played it. And it felt a lot better when I got the enhanced reflexes, because you play them down and then all of a sudden you've now able to do a lightning strike for 3 on demand whenever lightning strike comes up. You get 2 of them down, you start getting 4s, 3s at 5, 3 of them, or 3 of them down would mean you could hit for a 5. It means this lightning strike is just super consistent, and it's one of the better cards in Thor's set. Anyway, besides that, we have pretty standard for the most part, endurance, downtime, double energy cards. Heimdall, Nick Fury, and Mockingbird are all just because there's no way to actually block damage here in his set. There's no stuns, no tough, nothing like that. So I went for, I threw in a bunch of allies, and I didn't put in any way to heal them because I'm expecting to sacrifice them to keep my own hit points up a little bit higher. Heimdall is kind of expensive, particularly in Thor, but sometimes you can play him, and when you can play him, he's going to thwart for at least 6. It's a pretty big deal overall. Now down here in the Justice cards, both allies, they're both very good. They both block and attack. Seems relatively straightforward. And the rest of these cards, they're all lightning. I didn't go for concussive blow because I didn't feel like I could get the physical resources to make it consistent enough. And I wasn't going to swap off enhanced awareness already felt bad, and I was already running the Justice, so I didn't want to swap that to enhanced physique. Which, if you were going to do that, that's what I would probably do. Is put in enhanced physique for the card there. But for Justice, you can almost never get this for the full value, but 3 is still a lot for Thor, and 2 for 3 is not terrible still. Interrogation Room, you kill so many minions. This is really good. Followed is because it's an energy resource. It's very efficient when you can play it, and putting more copies in means that I'm more likely to have one when a side scheme comes up. And generally I'll throw it for lightning strikes or something, but it's in there to be put on side schemes as well when that comes up. and 1 copy of Under Surveillance. Under Surveillance is amazing, and the reason it's only 1 copy is because max 1 per scheme, and it kind of just sits there forever. And today I will be playing on Tabletop Sim, because Octagon hasn't included Thor yet, which is mostly because this only just came out, so whoever does the development on that hasn't had time. So that's the Thor deck. So far I've actually, let's bring that up actually. Let's bring that up quickly. I've actually already played this a bit because I wanted to get some testing in and was refining it. Didn't want to come in with an unrefined deck because I am a little worried about his thing. So I've actually already beat. I didn't want to. I was a little worried about his solo ability, so I tested it quite a bit yesterday. I've actually already beaten. That's Rhino, Claw, Ultron, and Risky Business. I didn't bother with Wrecking Crew and I left Mutagen for today. I considered Wrecking Crew, but I played quite a lot of Thor after doing those 4. Most of these I was able to beat on first try, which was good, but I didn't really have anything go particularly poorly. Like I didn't get any bad draws on the villain side, so I don't know how well he'll handle a bad draw. And he kind of just like just barely beat most of these. This Risky Business one was really dicey, in particular. That was with Tombstone, but we'll see how this goes. So I've set up. So let's quickly cut the